Now, if you are looking for a way to switch up your breakfast oats in a more nutritious way, then try these pancake tacos. It's a delicious way for the whole family to enjoy their Clover fruits of the forest, so they can have a fruitful day.
I mean, Pali, let's just start on the breakfast taco vibe. It's so up my alley because little secret is I actually don't enjoy breakfast items for breakfast.
Really?
I'm a leftovers kind of guy. So if there's curry in the fridge, I'll have that for breakfast. But where I will not substitute is with flapjacks, pancakes, crumpets, whatever you call them. It's a vibe for breakfast.
With a nice dollop of yogurt on top of it.
Exactly.
I love that, but breakfast tacos, you've thrown me off.
So essentially what we're doing is we're making larger pancakes or crumpets, filling them up with our Clover fruits of the forest, a bit of berries or any fruit that you like, folding them in half and eating them and enjoying them.
That sounds delicious. I mean, friend, I can only imagine the technique in creating the best pancake for this recipe.
So there's a little technique I like to call shop bought.
Okay.
So there are...
Shop bought? What's that?
So there are so many, pre-mixed flapjack pancake mixes that you can get, which is what I've done today. What I tend to do is I like to have a little bit of extra milk or water on the side just to check the consistency.
Yes.
But you're looking at something that's still pourable, but you can see it's quite thick.
Yeah, it is.
In its consistency.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a cup measurement. This is also great because it ensures that each one you make is consistent in size.
Standardized.
Right, so I've got a pan on the heat here. I'm going to slow it down a little bit with a kiss of butter. Yeah. Because that's the best way to fry them. And then I'm just going to put that into the pan.
Lovely. And you kind of want it to be as thin or thick as possible.
So you're looking for something that's quite substantial. Remember, this is breakfast, so you really want something that's going to keep you sustained for the morning. You could go thinner, you could go smaller, but I like to make them quite big because that makes sure that we can have enough of our Clover fruits of the forest inside.
I love that. And I mean, whether you're looking for a good breakfast option, a good snacking option, or a good brunch option, I think that this is something for you.
Definitely, and I think, brunch is still trending. We're still brunching in 2024, so why not? And I think, it just speaks to the versatility of something like a pancake or a crumpet, is that it can really be for any time of the day. I mean, I had them the other night with some bananas and some caramel. So you can really have them at any time of the day. And I love that we're using Clover fruits of the forest because it does contain real pieces of fruit.
Yes, it does add to the texture and it also just adds to the flavor. Today we are using their... It seems like it's like a mixed fruit
and custard
flavor. I mean, fruit and custard flavor for me is so iconic. So it means you can even have it for dessert.
Definitely on its own, perfect snacking option as well. And I love that it comes in so many different sizes. But I want to throw your eyes over to the pan, Pali, because this is where the magic starts to happen. And this is when we start knowing that our pancakes are done, is that they've got little bubbles in them. So that's when we know that it's ready to
flip over.
And in one quick swoop.
That golden brown color, iconic, friend, you did it.
And so you really just want to give it about 1 or 2 minutes aside and just keep your eyes on those bubbles because that's the true indicator on when they're ready.
Okay.
And you can see that I've gone for quite a nice scrumptious size, and my mouth is, starting to salivate because it's reminding me of all the good times I had making these with my mom because she is an expert. And you've already started assembling, Pali.
I have.
What have you added over there?
The trick to a good taco and the fold-over technique of the taco, much like an omelette, you only fill half, okay? Only fill... Don't just want all of it all on one because it's going to be difficult to fold. Just put half on one side of the pancake. I've already layered the Clover fruits of the forest as the base, and now I've just added granola and some honey on top, and voila, that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, for me, Clover fruits of the forest full cream yogurt is so convenient. Whether you're looking for an on-the-go breakfast option or if you want a snack, this is something for you. And voila, Mzansi. And for a little bit of razzmatazz, I will add
some berries on the top.
But of course, any fruits that you've got in Lini, you don't have to go out to the supermarket to get more. It will do. Just like that, you can
delicious.
have a fruitful day, because a fruitful day awaits you. This recipe can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za. Talk about on-the-go snack.
Enjoy a thicker and creamier full cream yogurt with real fruit pieces. A fruitful day awaits with Clover Fruits of the Forest.